Yeah, it's working, right? Yeah. Again, I gotta go in and cancel the other live stream though. Well, once again, I know it has got to be um, YouTube because it is letting me do it on StreamYard. So it's got to be YouTube's stream key or something with YouTube. Um, yeah. Well, I got it free for right now, so I'll do it while it's free. I'm not, like I said, I'm not paying for StreamYard, not $44 a month. I'm sorry, or $35 or whatever the hell it is. It's 44 if you pay by the month, 35 if you pay for the whole year. So no. Now yesterday, I tried to do it yesterday, and it wouldn't work. It wouldn't even work with my phone. It wouldn't even turn on. I know that's just 2 massages a month. A month. Yeah. Yeah. We've been trying to get that massage for the last year and a half and still ain't been able to afford the first one. Hmm. So, and they knew since Monday with anybody. Hmm. Uh, I don't know. Went to the city council meeting Monday night, and them bastards, turds, they sold the Adrian Inn, the hotel, to the college for $250,000. Now that's the same hotel we paid $800,000 for and put 300,000 into it, and then we put some more money into it, over the last 2 years. So, well, just be careful there, junkyard. You know how tornadoes are. So, the meeting before, they were going to get it appraised. They never got it appraised. They just went ahead and sold it to the Adrian College. I know. None. Yeah. So, anyways, they never even put it up for sale. And I'm going to bring that up the next meeting. What happened to the appraisal on it, and why was it sold without even offering it to anybody else? It wasn't even put up for sale. Nobody put a for sale sign on it. It was an inside backroom deal. That's what it was. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. That's what it was. They wanted to vote on buying it. Or they wanted to discuss buying it. So they went into a closed door session, and then they come out and sold it. Not without talking or saying, hey, this is what we decided. We want to sell it. This is why. Nope. They just come out and said, on a resolution to sell the Adrian M to the Adrian College for 250. They didn't even say the price. All in favor? Aye. No. Now, the Adrian College, they have 6 months to tear it down and get rid of it. Now, the last city administrator said it was going to cost $750 to $1 million to tear it down and get rid of it. Then they had the head of the city works department. He come in and said our guys can do it for $280,000. Okay, well, if your guys can do it for 280, why are we wanting to pay somebody 750? So we were going to tear it down ourselves, and I think we should have. So. Morning, Steve. I know you pay taxes and you have no say. The Adrian College pays no taxes and they have all the say. So. Adrian College, they're nonprofit, so all their land is non-taxable property taxes. They have all their dorms, okay, and then they just went out and bought 10 acres or something and put up a bunch of tiny homes for dorms, and then they have like 10 or 12 sorority houses around the campus, and all that property is non-taxable. Morning, Kevin. Well, there's going to be a vote in August, and at least 3 of them are going away, most likely, because there's only 3 up for election this year. Then the other 4 go up for election next year, or in 2 years, or whatever. Hmm. So I did get into an argument with one of the council members right after the meeting. I said, you guys sold us out. No, we didn't. I said, the hell you didn't. Us taxpayers are the ones that paid for that property. I said, here, if you guys are so for the taxpayers of this county or this city, we have all this oil reserve money. Why don't you give it back to the property taxpayers so they, and take it off their property taxes? Oh, we got that money earmarked for Bone Pool. You know what? Well, Bone Pool would have needed $800,000 worth of renovations if you guys would have kept up, maintenance on the property. And the city didn't. We have a park. We got a park called Monument Park. We have a like a $4 million endowment that Harriet Fee left to the city, and it's only supposed to be used for parks. And it's to pay for the parks, to pay for the maintenance, and the groundwork and everything. Just the interest. Well, the interest pays for all the parks and stuff, and it pays for the maintenance. Well, we got one park called Monument Park. It's in such disrepair that they're doing a fund drive to come up with like $2.5 million to fix some monuments and stuff that they have let go in the last 40 years. And that's utterly ridiculous because they could have put $28 million into a brand new facility. I don't want to run for office because I don't want to be the one accused of, you don't care about the city. Yeah, well, that's what they want us to do now. They want us to build a sports complex at the school property, and we pay to build it. Then they want us to buy memberships to use it. Squeeze me? Hmm. Double dipping. I just was looking at yesterday. I was going through some paperwork, and I was looking at the property taxes itemized, and they have, it says school bond $61 and some odd cents, and then it says another thing for school tax $41 and something cents. Well, about 5 lines down lower, it has the same thing wrote in there in the same amounts. They double dipped us. That's about what it is there, Amish. So, yeah. The meeting before last, one of the council members said that our our city has more nonprofit tax exempt properties than most cities 10 times its size. That was just the school tax. They taxed you. It said it twice on the list. So, anyways, the woman said that we have non-taxable properties here for nonprofits, We have more than most cities 10 times its size do. And I said something about that. Somebody called me a liar, and I said, no, wait a minute. How are you calling me a liar on that? You got Adrian College. You have all the dorm houses for Adrian College. You got Siena Heights College. You got all the dorm houses for Siena Heights College. You got the Dominican Sisters property. You got the women's shelter, the Boys and Girls Clubs, the county courthouse, the county records, the county old historical courthouse. You have the Secretary of State's um, Human Services Building. You have the Lenawee County Maintenance Department, the fairgrounds. I mean, there is so much property in the city of Adrian that the only people paying taxes are us poor folk. And all the churches, you're right. Oh, let's see, there's like 13 churches in this town. The Humane Society right now is still in the city limits, but the Humane Society, but it's going to move out by the hospital. The new hospital is out of town. So hell, the fairgrounds is 460 acres or something like that in town. Yeah, the chamber, yeah, all the city hall, the chamber of commerce, the police department, they all don't have to pay taxes. The library, I couldn't even mention all of them. Yeah, the hospital is smart. So yeah, they moved out of town, built a brand new hospital, but it's in the county. So, and we have two libraries in town. We have the county library and we have the city library. The YMCA, they moved out by the hospital, but we did have a YMCA here too at one time. The public school system's all here. Salvation Army, Goodwill, yeah. The city hall. Uh, Plus any of the other properties that the city owns in town that they're not paying taxes on. And they just bought a bunch of property. They bought a bunch of property from this investment group because this investment group bought the property and they wanted to build apartments there, but it all needed cleaned up. So the city bought it from them so we could apply for the grants to clean it up. And now, yeah, all the city parking lots, you're right. And now, we can't even get the grants. Hmm. we give away 24 acres to a college or an institution that wants to teach woodworking. They're already doing it now, but they're in a small building. They want to teach woodworking skills. Um, these guys, this school right now, they built some of the trusses for the cathedral in France, whatever it is called, the one that burnt down a few years ago. They built some of the trusses for that. So the 16th Chapel or whatever it's called, I don't know what it's called. Um, but they built like 6 of the trusses for them. And that's another nonprofit. And then we have the State Garage, the Votech Center. You know, they're all. And then we have um, where the girls' training school used to be. That's all nonprofit too, and there's like 100 acres there. Yeah, the Notre Dame Cathedral. Notre Dame.
Get your chocolate milk. Get your chocolate milk first.
You're right. Not enough. You know, there isn't enough Indians. Our taxes went up $200 last year.
Come on, Mom. Now, there's these.
Here you go.
Sugar ones. Or there's these.
All I gotta do is have one service a month here.
That's a big one too. Which one? You gonna eat it all? This?
I'll try this one.
Oh. Okay. This one. That one's got powdered sugar. Today.
Do it online. There you go. The Church of Dog every Sunday
You
morning.
like these? Huh?
No.
Come on.
Well, if I had to do that, I'd have to go to your house to get them first.
You like them? I want you to eat it. Which one you want? Now we got them just because of you. That one? All right. Ooh, it's heavy. Well, come on. Want me to put the straw in that?
No.
Kyler, come on, I want you to eat.
I got you them donuts. I did. I said Kyler needs donuts in the morning.
He said, no, Nana did.
No, Nana didn't because Papa went and got them. I called Nana and asked her if she wanted what kind she wanted.
What trash?
Might as well exploit their laws. Hey. No, I did not. That's right. Kevin. I'd never lie to you. I may talk all day to avoid the truth, but I'll never lie to you. And they are not here. And from what your wife said, they are at your house. Because your wife said it right in this chat on a live stream. Hmm. And we all read it. So don't sit there and call me a liar when we read it right in the chat.
Hurry up, Gretchen. There's the sugar, powdered sugar, that, or chocolate. Sugar,
Thank you.
sugar, that, or that. Not having that.
I have a lace.
This?
Yeah.
You're gonna hurry it up, because if that air ain't done, you're in trouble.
That's right. Now I want to give them some paper towels so they ain't getting this stuff all over the place.
If they do, they can start sitting at the table.
And make you a church member. There you go. Shots, everybody, shots. Shots, everybody, shots. Shots, everybody, shots. It's 5-shot Thursday. Plus, we didn't have one yesterday, so it's water glass Wednesday. 4 shots. Yeah, so just drink back a bottle. Morning square table. You'll be the bishop. There you go. Move to Tecumseh. They're just as dumb there in Tecumseh. I got a powder real quick. Huh. Well, they're going to believe me. I am the voice, you know. And I'm not just another pretty face either. Well, if they are, Kevin probably took them there. You know. He probably wanted to go there and see where Joe Biden used to sleep. You know. And Harris, Kevin voted for Harris. He liked Harris so much he voted for her 3 times. Evidently, he must have off the vote. Yeah. I actually never thought about that until you said something there about doing that. Our daughter, she's an ordained minister too. I had to tell her about that. You know, she could turn her property into a ministry. Well, it's only a Democratic state until summertime. Then they all leave here and go down to Indiana to live, there by the lakes. So, because the regulations in Indiana are so lax that the Democrats can do whatever they want. Tax free. There you go. Yeah. Huh. Well, anytime you don't have to pay for it, it's good. Like holidays and get-togethers and stuff like that. That's free food normally, but usually when there's a holiday or a get-together, we end up bringing the main course. So it's not really free. And then you married her, and it's cost you everything. It's cost you every cent. Yeah. So you took her at her word. Yeah. So got another meeting. Um, the first Monday of every month. No, I'm gonna go to that meeting. It'll probably be the last one I go to because I'll probably end up getting kicked out of there by then. But you know, First Amendment, you're right. That only works when it only works. When it's not good for them, the First Amendment don't mean nothing. Our governor of this great state, back during the pandemic, this restaurant was open along with a bunch of other restaurants in that same city. She told everybody they had to shut down. Well, that restaurant, a bunch of other restaurants in that town, like I said, were all open. And the county and the city sheriff, city police and the county sheriff said they weren't going to arrest anybody. She sent in the state police with SWAT technical gear, with tech gear on, to her house and arrest the owner in her driveway. Put her in jail. And the fine was $15,000, and she could not get out until it was paid in full. Well, this happened on Thursday or something, or Friday, and she couldn't get out of jail until Monday afternoon until she got the $15,000. Now, what the hell? How the hell did I cut myself? Anyways, right. Anyways, they arrested her, and now they took it to court because a couple of other business owners took them to court. And to come to find out, she weaponized the legal system to arrest these people. The governor did. No. That's not going over very good for her. I don't want to own that town. Yeah. No. I don't have any anxiety because I know they're in a good place while they're at your house. I know you're taking care of them. No. It was damn near actually a full meeting on Monday. There's almost a full house there. And the reason why there was a full house there is because they were bringing up a bunch of city agenda stuff, and the people there that was for the city agenda are city employees. They had to be there. They were ordered to be there. Yeah. Oh, I forgot the other kicker about that Adrian Inn. Adrian Inn was bought by the city of Adrian, was paid for by the city of Adrian, and all the maintenance was done by the city of Adrian. An organization called Housing Help decided they would help with the city of Adrian, and they bought little mini refrigerators and some, furniture, and paid for, the rooms to be bug bombed and all that other stuff, because of infestation. And they paid for, some light maintenance to get done because the city couldn't get to it in time. And Then when the city said they were going to close the building down, they had to give eviction notices. Well, Housing Help, they quit collecting rent from all these people. And the rent was paying for, all the other stuff. It was paying for the maintenance and the refrigerators and all that other stuff. And they quit collecting rent. Well, when they quit collecting rent, because they quit collecting rent because they said they could not collect rent and charge somebody rent when they're being evicted. I thought, well, I ain't never heard of such a thing. If I owned an apartment and I sat out an eviction notice for somebody to get out, and I give them 90 days to get out, you better bet they're going to pay me them 90 days, or until the day they move out, they're going to pay me rent. Not these people. Oh, no, it's against the law. When is it against the law? It's against the law because they want, this is what they want. They want the city, us taxpayers, to reimburse them $66,000 that they spent. I say no. You're the dumbasses that said, no, we're not collecting any more rent. Well, I heard you were going to do it, but the only reason why you didn't do it is because you were going to get lonely, and that even laying on their back, they can't clear a 13-6 bridge. So that's right, nonprofit reverend service. You're right. Huh. So, what you guys want to talk about? Um, I'm saying that's what you're going to have to do if you want to get them down there. I I don't I don't even know where they're at. Last time I knew they were at your house and you had them in pens, but and then I heard you had them out frolicking in the backyard. Then you had them out in the parking lots playing doo doo drop bingo and all that other stuff, and I have no idea. Adrian Barbeau, yeah. Oh, she was a hottie. Hugh Hefner liked her a lot. Uh, well, about 8 o'clock, a little after 8, there's going to be. I got to make a special phone call to somebody. So, and if all goes well, I'll let you listen in on the conversation. How's that sound? Oh, speaking of phone calls, the other day I called our sister-in-law, Kevin's wife, and I sang happy belated birthday to her. Yeah. She said, I've been waiting for this. She was happy to hear it. Yo, Adrian! So, I don't know what to talk about. I'm about all talked out, people. Today, um, I'm gonna start cleaning out some of the basement. I got a bunch of stuff down there I want to get rid of. So, 1991, yeah. Stephen, spell before. B-E-F-O-R-E, before. Now use that in a sentence. On my next birthday, I will be 4. I could have talked about that, but most generally, I cook Kathy breakfast every morning and take it to her.
Sure you do.
Huh?
Keep doing that.
I do cook breakfast for you.
Right.
I made you a bagel yesterday with peanut butter on it. That's what you wanted.
Geez. Okay. Right.
Well, that's what you wanted.
Right.
I'm a short order cook. Whatever you order, I'll cook for you. Custom ordered.
Mhm. Kyler.
Oh, good morning, cornbread. How are you doing this morning?
Wonder if it's another red to him.
Huh?
Wonder if it's another red. Let's find out. Okay, we got a coat in here.
Yeah,
Jesus.
46 degrees. I don't know. So send a heavy coat. A snack.
Smash.
Yeah.
That's because he doesn't eat it.
Well, that's good there, cornbread. Oh, yeah. Good morning, Robert.
No, Mom didn't go through any of it.
No. Well, you didn't think she would, did you?
Oh, yeah, she did.
Huh. Well, you didn't think she wouldn't, would you? No.
Maybe she didn't.
Huh.
School medication. Oh, shit.
Right now, he's probably, out there giving the livestock some grain and stuff there, Robert. You would be a 3 a.m. appointment. Yeah, I know how that is. 3:30 every morning. You got to get up.
Um, no, I don't know what she did. They're so lazy.
Huh.
Give me a pen. I got one. Forget it.
Okay. I know. He'll probably will there, cornbread. My 3 a.m. appointment was late because it didn't happen. My 3 a.m. appointment happened at 10 minutes to 5 this morning. Well, I don't blame you. I'd get even too. You too, Dan. Love you. Have a great day. For $1 on the amp, there you go. How'd he get knocked out? Huh? Kevin didn't come over, did he? Knock it out?
Did you know that dark chocolate
No, I didn't know. Yeah.
is really good?
Didn't reach one yesterday either.
Huh.
The day before. I'm the only one that's been signing this.
Oh, yeah?
What are you doing?
Well, Junkyard said there's at Sonic, it's dollar smash burgers this week at Sonic. So if we go to Monroe, but you got to use the app. So if we go to Monroe this week for some reason,
Yeah. No.
it'd be worth the trip just to go there.
I think you got other stuff to do.
I know.
Yeah.
Smash and grab. There you go. That's right. Dollar Double Sonic Smashers. There we go for $1.
Spirit, you want to go outside and play tonight?
Huh? Have you been a good kitty?
I asked her if she wanted to go outside and play.
Why would you do something like that to her? She has not been mean to anybody. Yesterday, she was sitting on the couch, leaving everybody alone. I think she's getting more mellower every day she gets older.
Either that or she's getting more smarter and knows better.
Oh, Funko, come on. Come here. Get up here. Come on.
More snottier.
Oh, she's finicky, all right.
Should we go now?
Yeah, I guess.
Naya,
Go around.
Tyler, Harley, come on.
Yeah, that's why I said to Kurt, I don't know.
I skipped a photo to here.
Not getting rid of her like that.
Yeah.
So,
Okay, man. Can I keep her at home?
No, your mom would let her out and she'd be gone. No.
Wait, so we get rid of her?
Mom wouldn't let her out. She'd throw her
You want to
out.
watch where you're walking?
We're in a little bit of a dilemma.
She
Huh.
won't go.
Well, that makes sense. Give him a coat, but he's wearing shorts to school.
It's supposed to be an 8.
Ooh, that's not even the coat, baby, now. What?
Do I have to wear my coat?
Let's see what it is out there.
It's 46 degrees.
Yeah. You have to put this one on. This one's not as heavy as one. There. Isn't that better? Okay, we won't wear that one. That's heavier. Excuse me. Yay.
I hope we didn't miss the bus.
Oh, you didn't.
They're saving their breakfast this morning. Well, they gave them a last supper last night. You know why they don't give women a last meal in prison on death row, don't you? You don't know? I'll tell you. You ask them what they want for their last meal in prison, they say, oh, I don't know. What would you like? It does. Huh. Well, I actually like the Sonic chili dog, and the last one I had probably way too much chili on it and too much cheese. A&W does the same way. They'll put they drowned it in chili, and I like chili on it and cheese, but I don't want it, to where it is so drowned that that's all you taste. No, I know. I don't see 80 a day either. Yeah. Anyways, um, nothing but trouble. Yeah. Um, we're in kind of a dilemma with the kitty cat because Kyler went yesterday to the doctor and he's mildly allergic to dogs and he's severely allergic to cats. And he's got some other allergies that he has too, and eggs. He's getting over the eggs one. But we're in this dilemma whether we're going to try and buy the allergen-free cat food. It's supposed to eliminate 47% of the allergies that a cat has, and that should probably help him. She really doesn't go around him, and he doesn't go around her. She stays away from him. So that helps too, but if that doesn't help, then we're going to have to find her a nice home to go to because you know, I brought up the suggestion we just adopt a grandkid out, but Kathy didn't want to go with that. So we rehome we rehome Kyler, but she didn't want to do that. So I really don't want to have to rehome her. Well, I could do that, but get up here. Come on. Get up here. Come on. Come on. Get up here. Come see me. Come on. Come on, get up here. I could mirror her, you know. Just wipe her down with mirror. Come on, get up here. Come on, pumpkin. Get up here. She's sitting down there looking at me like, I'll get you all right. Come on. No. Kathy gets mad at her every once in a while. Well, that's probably what we're going to end up having to do because I told my son, I'm not, you know, kicking her out of the house and I'm not giving her to somebody that might not take care of her. So. She's a year and a half old. She's a nice cat. She's got her quirks. When she wants to be loved, she wants to be loved. When she don't want to be loved, she don't want to be loved on. So. So we don't have dogs, but they do. So I told my son, I said, I tell you what, you get rid of your dogs that he's mildly allergic to, and I will consider about getting rid of our cat. And he doesn't want to get rid of the dogs. Well, he's only mildly allergic to them. Well, that's right. She doesn't jump on them. She doesn't get on them. She doesn't go anywhere near them because she just doesn't like kids. So. Or I could make a big playhouse out in the van for the Kyler and let him stay there. I've often tempted to put the kids in the cat house at night and let the cat run, you know. I'm just, you know, I'm looking out for the kitty. No, in all honesty, if I have to, I would get rid of her, but I'd make sure she went to a nice home first, because she is a nice cat. Yeah. You can open up the door right now, and she'll stand about 3 feet back from the door, and she'll look outside, but she won't go anywhere. She used to run out into the garage, and now you open up the garage and she won't go in. You know, she'll look out the garage, you know, the garage door from here, but she won't. She won't try to go out. Now she's a smart cat. There's a stand next to the upstairs, the door that goes to the upstairs. And we got the crystal round door handle or doorknobs on it. The old fashioned doorknobs, and they're crystal. And she'll reach up and she can get them things and she'll go like this and shake it until she gets it to turn, and she'll open up the door. As soon as she hears it click, she pulls to get the door open. Now she'll jump on the bottom step, but she won't go any further. He'll be 7 in June. I believe. 6 or 7. I can't remember. I'm not good with numbers or age. I think he's going to be 6 in June. Are they working good? Well, I'm making money. Yeah. Somebody's making money. It ain't me, but somebody is. No, he ain't home all day. He's only here generally like at 7:30 or 8 o'clock at night. He comes here, spends the night, goes to school in the morning, and if the parents are still working, then they come here. If the parents are home, then they get off the bus at their house. Depends on what their work schedule is. And there'll be days that they'll spend 2 or 3 nights here, then they'll be home for 2 or 3 nights because the way their work schedule is. They have an older sister. He's got Naya, and then he's got his sister Kavana. But Kavana gets on the bus an hour before they do. So, they can't be left at home for an hour. And then they got to walk about 350 yards to the school bus. And they got to cross a road to get to it. So. And right now, he has to have allergy shots once a month for the next 7 months, I guess. So. I have one of those air exchangers. I think it does have a HEPA filter in it. I should put that in there. And I have downstairs in the furnace, I have 6 inches of filters in there, and they're all at the highest micron that I could buy. So, I mean, that's about as good as you're going to get down there for the furnace. But the furnace doesn't run out. It's not running that much now. So, and the central air doesn't work. So we're not going to have that. I do have, the mobile air conditioners. And those, I think, are a lot cheaper than running the furnace. and the central air. So there you go, one of those MP90s or whatever it's called. Now I don't know how his allergy is, what it is, but he doesn't break out in hives. He just sneezes. So yeah. I have to make a pot of coffee and use a little boys' room. I'll be right back. Huh. Again. Yeah. I make a pot of coffee. I had to go in there and tinkle. And then I waited for the coffee to get done so I could get me a cup. And there you go. That'd be worth $10-15 million at least on that. That damn hair right there. There. Should be able to get a $10 or $15 million grant for that. Come here, pumpkin. Come here. Come here. Come see Papa. Yeah. Yeah. He's a good girl. He's a good girl. Oh my goodness. 2 billion. There you go. Make it worth your time. She is a pretty girl. She's just purring like a kitty.
That's what she is.
I know. She says. Does Nana ever hold you like this and pet your pumpkin? No.
Well, you start off on the bad foot.
I'm not starting off nothing. I just asked if you ever do.
How she doesn't allow it. It's just you.
Look at her. Look at you.
Nobody else can.
She said, if you just ask, I would.
No. No.
Yeah, it'd be a better cause than Stacy's. You're right. There we go. There's days she just loves to be petted, and then there's days she doesn't. You just want to lay down? Yeah. There. Yeah. Let's see. There you go. Let me see. Who am I speaking with? Could you say that for your studio, for our studio audience, please, again?
Why, certainly. That would be your favorite sister-in-law.
Now, we want to answer an age-old question.
I can.
Okay, does the girls live out there in the garage in pens? Kevin keeps saying no, but I remember somebody wrote on a live stream that the girls were having breakfast with them. So,
That was just a one-time thing.
so he moved them out then, did he?
Well, they didn't want to pay rent.
So where did they go?
and nobody lives at my house for free.
Well, I thought you let animals live there for free.
Oh no, nobody lives with me for free.
So they moved out, huh?
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
they're gone.
okay. Well,
I don't know where they went though.
I don't either because they're not here. So.
They couldn't get Section 8 for the garage, so they had to go.
All right. Well, I was just wondering because I said it this morning I was going to phone a friend and find out for the real truth. Because I thought he was lying with us because last time I knew they were doing parking lot poo-poo bingo or whatever. That's where he went out and draw a bunch of chalk lines out there, and then they just put numbers and see which one drops a pile.
That must have been while I was at work.
Probably. I mean, I have heard from a few residents there that he's been lining them all up on the Cub Cadets and John Deeres and then running them around town like a parade.
Oh my goodness. I have no control over what happens when I'm not there.
I understand.
So I don't really know what he does.
All right. Well, it was nice talking to you.
You as well. Have a great day.
You have a blessed day also.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye. Well, they're not at my house, and then they're not at Kevin's, so where did they go? Huh. I think Kevin has hit him because, he wanted to buy that big trailer. They're homeless. Say, I got to powder real quick. Well, maybe they ought to start checking on their bridges and viaducts, I guess. Yeah, I know. If they would specify that first before asking, that would be something. But oh no. I went through yesterday um, and started deleting a bunch of stuff on my YouTube. And that's right. Put the horse in front of the car. Deleted a bunch of stuff on my YouTube yesterday. I was hoping that would take care of the live streaming problem, but I doubt it. And I don't know, Cornbread, are you still listening? Trying to find something real quick. Oh, yeah. No, I know. You brought up an interesting thing yesterday, Junkyard, when I was talking to you on Facebook about deleting YouTube. I don't know how to delete YouTube and then start it back up again. That might work. I can refresh it. I can sign out and sign back in, but I don't know if deleting YouTube and then, starting YouTube all over again and then, started signing up in my um, account, if I could do that or not. Well, you got to scorch the earth in order to make it new again. They want to make New Jersey a 15-minute city. Well, see, that's the thing. If I delete the channel, but I should be able to still save my account. I don't know. If you save your account, you should still have your videos. So I'll have to, I guess, do some checking. Because I am, let's see. I've had 758 views in the last month. 11,600 impressions. Average view rate is 1 minute and 43 seconds. I got 2,900 videos. That's the thing. I don't want to lose 2,900 videos. Well, see, that's what happened yesterday. I started a stream on my phone and it wouldn't work. And I even had the data on. So I know it's not the internet. I started the stream on the computer, and then it wouldn't work. So I went to my phone. I turned on data, and I still couldn't get the stream to start. I've upped the internet. It went from 500 to 2,000. Right now, I'm on StreamYard. It's working fine. I've even went to Facebook. I've looked up something on Google while I've been doing this. Okay. I just got to look at Facebook Marketplace. Let me turn on the computer or on my phone, and I'll be able to tell if it's.
Ultra Fire cervical care pillow. Even
Okay. Now I'm sitting here watching it on my phone. I have Facebook Marketplace running along with StreamYard. Try a VPN. Okay. Well, see, it won't let me run. Yeah, it won't let me run on two different devices. So it's got to be the channel. Because right now, I'm running it on StreamYard and I can view it on YouTube. I just don't think I can stream on YouTube. It's got to be something within YouTube on the streaming format. Okay. Well, see, I got Google, so and I have a VPN because I have it on the TV because of that Muscle TV. Okay. But it's really funny because I'm looking at the StreamYard and everything I see on StreamYard is the exact opposite of YouTube, streaming it off in the phone. Because I'm lifting up my left hand right now, okay, and I'm showing up my left hand. It'll show my left hand, but it'll be in reverse. It'll be on that side instead of this side. I'll have to search one to download. I have ExpressVPN right now on the TV, and that cost me $12 a month. It should work, yeah. I just don't have it on my computer. I got it on my phone or on my TV. It's on all the TVs. But I thought I only thought that was just to protect your, your IP address from, outside. I'm not technical savvy. I'm just telling you that. It is a city taking it in. Well, see, I shouldn't be throttled with my internet provider. I have 1 terabyte of data every month I pay for. 1 terabyte of data. There's no way we could use 1 terabyte of data. The only reason why I did 1 terabyte of data is because it was only $2 more a month than the next one below it. And the next one below it, we were blowing that away every month on data. So a terabyte is about what the Pentagon uses a month. I'm looking to see. You have truly unlimited data? I know that's going to cost me. What do you have? Boost? Amish unlimited data? Right now I'm doing a speed test. 89, 90, 90, 90, 91.62 on the download. .62 on the upload. It says unstable performance. So let me find a different one. I want to find one that's further away. This one's only in Defiance, Ohio. But Cammy pays the bill? That's right. T-Mobile Bucky for internet service, yeah. Well, we don't have 4G here and we don't have 5G here. They want to sell you 4 and 5G here, but we don't have it because they don't have it here in the area. So. I'm doing a Google Internet speed test right now. It's 82 on the download. And 86.5 on the upload. Latency is MS17, and the server's out of Chicago. Says your internet connection is very fast. Your internet connection should be able to handle multiple devices streaming HD videos, video conferencing, and gaming at the same time. $115 the sticks. Have a great day, Sandra. Thank you for your advice. Right now I'm doing an Xfinity speed test. Download is 102.8. Downloads on 94 on this. $61 upload. So I don't know. All right, everybody. It's 8:30. So y'all have a great day. God bless. Take care. Prayers and peace. And I will see you tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard if you're so inclined to join me. Have a great day, everybody. Take care.